Let's go into company and people targeting. I want to show a few things so that we're all on the same page when it comes to the ways that we're going to go about targeting and doing our outreach using LinkedIn. Now, I think it's a given that we've already covered a lot of different ways to reach out to individual people when a company is showing job ads, meaning they have put out some type of we're hiring for this role. There's so many different ways for us to discover great companies and influential people to eventually get a awesome meeting that eventually leads to getting a job. We need to go through a few of those methodologies and hit a few of the finer points to make sure we're on the same page. I am going to run a relatively straightforward but sometimes tricky way of targeting, and we are not focused on companies that have a job posting. So if we're targeting individual companies and people within those companies, then we can start to get very creative with the location, the size of the company. Maybe we don't want to work for a startup, maybe we do. The industry in the terms of the sector, the niche, the product or service that they're often selling, the technology that they use, and then I've covered this a lot, but Spark Moments really give you some cool angles and avenues. Now, linked right here are all kinds of great tools that one can use. I'm going to show you via Apollo, but this allows you to discover the companies and the individuals working within those companies. And most of these, all of these, have a freemium option. When we go through a activity, I want to very quickly show you how we find companies using some basic filters. It is extremely straightforward and it shouldn't take very long at all to get the hang of it. I think it starts to get a lot more interesting when we do people discovery and we start taking into account a lot of the different methodologies for doing the outreach. Now, of course, there's always going to be manual LinkedIn search, and I'll cover a lot of that when we start to show different ways of scraping these people. I've covered the B2B tools quite extensively. I've covered Spark Moments fairly extensively. There is thought leadership in the form of finding event speakers, people that are writing long posts, people that are writing articles or mentioned in press releases. That's a really cool angle that not a lot of people are using. If you're taking a slightly different angle that's focused on LinkedIn's platform, you could target people that are posting or liking or commenting or even just showing up for events. And there's also a learning angle. So, those that are attending LinkedIn Learning, you could find potential interesting people to connect with. Again, I want to make sure that we're on the same page. We are not focused in this particular module about reaching out to people that have already posted a job ad or are related to some type of job ad that we have found and we've applied to. I think there's a lot of really interesting ways for us to get an internal referral with two R's, not three, and us to be able to somehow repurpose this momentum and energy in order to get a meeting that eventually leads to either discussing future possibilities, getting an introduction to somebody else, even asking right on the spot, I'd love to come work with you guys. Who can I review with? And then there's just general work like networking. And I often think that is overlooked because most people just can't see the forest through the trees. There's not always a job listed, but there might be a need, and it requires you to either ask how they got there, get advice, understand what their problems are, get another intro to somebody within the organization or referral. A lot of the stuff that's related to alumni networking kind of falls into this category. So let's talk personas when it comes to hierarchy, right? So every company, depending on the size, has a different hierarchy. The idea is you have your C-level people or really upper management at the very top. Then you have your team management, and that's your regular managers that are considered to be VPs, directors, head ofs. They are overseeing a team within a department. Those people should be reached out to because often they influence the hiring decision incredibly heavily. And then you have your sole contributors, and those are people that are doing individualized work, but they understand the goings on within a company. These can be managers, these can be senior, insert job title, they can be entry level people, but they are often the people that get the least amount of outreach to and are probably the most likely to be your big advocate internally to say, you're a rock star. I need to introduce you to this person or that person, or you can talk to this person, so on and so forth. Not mentioned in this particular slide is doing the outreach to HR people. It's part of kind of the activity that'll show at the end, but I hope that helps. Our focus should be building organized, targeted outreach by clusters. And those clusters can be personas, they can be angles, they can be individual companies if we so wanted. I am trying to adjust everything for similar messaging and similar calls to action to eventually be able to run enough of these outreach campaigns in order to figure out, like, wow, this little narrow vertical, this group is perfect for my targeting because I get a lot of people responding to my messages, and ultimately, yeah, it's leading to a lot of meetings. Or it allows me to test a few different merge fields and a few different messages. So maybe the angle and how we're taking that outreach has a lot to do with how we're perceived and how many meetings we potentially get. So I will go through an extensive rundown on how we do the people search within a specific B2B tool, in this case, Apollo. And you will get pretty familiar with it. There are so many different bells and whistles within Apollo. And ultimately, it just depends on how much you plan on using this. There are different methodologies that are far more manual that allow you to completely not use one of these tools, but I just want to show you to make sure that we're on the same page. I think it's important to note that there are only a number of really great strategies when it comes to targeting that are going to give you kind of the same pathway to what you want. Usually, keywords are going to narrow down the most volume of companies, products, different types of organizations that you want to be a part of. And then ultimately, it comes down to seniority and function within the department. Reaching out to everybody within an organization often doesn't work. And I think that should be obvious. I've included a link to a massive resource which basically breaks apart the different types of job functions within an organization, followed by the different seniority roles, followed by different filters that you would be able to potentially throw in as exclusions to try to narrow down maybe less of the types of people that you have within your search field. There's so many different angles to take here, and I honestly think that just reviewing this simple concept will give that a little bit more credibility. So, if you are an architect and you design buildings, you probably don't want to apply to solution architect jobs. That also goes the same way for doing outreach. So, if you're reaching out to people in the wrong industry with a completely wrong job title, you're asking for things of somebody that is too junior or just completely irrelevant, or the wrong company, you're probably not going to get very far. I think it just goes without saying, but I feel like I have to say it. Use negative filters. Like, they're really easy to plug in. And if you feel like it limits you too much, then don't. It's your call. It's up to you. So I'm going to very quickly run through a few different strategies on how to build these targeted lists by persona and be able to use a additional resource to generate a ton of different filters that will either allow you to do more granular targeting or more granular removal of different types of personas that aren't a good fit for you. This is a seemingly difficult task, but I promise once you see it, you're like, oh, that is super straightforward. So let's dive in really quick and go through a few activities so that you have all of this at your disposal. You can start building these lists to eventually run the outreach and start getting some of these awesome meetings.